Project 2025. Y'all talking about, for one, Trump didn't endorse it. You can't find his name on it nowhere. They've been knowing about Project 2025. We talking about politics and politicians now. They didn't start throwing out that Trump had something to do with it until it was almost time for the election. But cool, y'all ran off with it on social media because this right here don't be connecting. It don't be connecting because y'all believe 8 out of 10 things that pop up on this screen and what it say. That's how you roll. That's how you roll. But look, check this out. 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 Y'all done seen all of these content creators, all of these reporters, a few of these celebrities come out and mention Project 2025 and talk about who to vote for. This is my question to you as a grown person. You are a grown people. You are a grown people. You got to go to work. You got to pay your bills. You got to take care of your kids. You got to feed yourself. I don't care nothing about no heritage fund. Listen to what I'm finna tell you. I don't care nothing about no heritage fund. I don't care nothing about no Agenda 47. I don't care about that Republican Party. I don't care nothing about that Democrat Party. I don't care nothing about the Independent Party. What I understand is we as people run us. We govern this. We govern this. How many people have you seen say, let's come together, land, farm, learn how to be self-sufficient? Nah. You got a bunch of people on here who trying to get paid. I'm one of them. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. But guess what? I'm one of them people who gonna sit up here and get paid up off of you. And I'm gonna take my money and I'm gonna invest in and I'm gonna do what I need to do to be self-sufficient. Listen to me. How many people have you seen say, what is our solution so we can be self-sufficient? None. They gonna wait till it start popping off and they gonna blame the government for what it is they don't have, for the chaos that's breaking out, and how they can't survive and how everything is going to turmoil. That's what y'all gonna do. Not me. Because he who has ears, listen to what I'm finna tell you now. He who has ears, let him hear. Y'all got all of these people on here who claim they got a prophetic word. Them folks ain't heard from the king. You want me to tell you why? Show me. Go to your word. Pay attention to the prophets. Anytime a prophet was spoke to by the Most High, he said, warning come before destruction. He told them, hey, this is what they got going on over there. It's done. They sins done came up before me. Now look, check this out. Go over and holler at them people and tell them people this is what they need. They need to do A, B, and C, and X, Y, Z. And if they don't, I'm gonna destroy them. I'm gonna destroy their land. When you go and look, before he went in Sodom and Gomorrah, he told them. He said, it's sin over there. Them folks is awful. He said, if I go over and find one. He said, if you go over and find one, I spare. He said, hey, well, look, if I go over and find such. He said, if you go over, he knew. Listen what I'm finna tell you now. He knew. You gonna go over there to that land. Them folks is so disobedient. Them folks is so self-righteous. Them folks is so caught up in iniquity and sin. You can go over and tell them folks, I am on my way and I am finna destroy the land and everything in it and everybody over there. Them folks is so caught up in distraction. Listen to me. They so caught up in social media. They so caught up in gossip. They so caught up in idolatry. They so caught up in, like what it say, they will become lovers of themselves before lovers of God. Them folks is so caught up in wanting money. Listen, he said, if you go over right now, I guarantee you go over and find one in America right now who care about the will of the Most High, who care about the kingdom of God. He said, I guarantee you, he said, I spare the land. But guess what? It's so wicked over here. It's so much self-righteousness over here. It's so much greed over here. It's so much gluttony. It's so much, listen to me, these folks are so caught up in their wickedness. Hey, I guarantee you can't find nobody over here in the land. So at this point, it ain't no help coming. Ain't no help coming. And if you hear, listen to me. He said, he who has ears, let him hear. So if you're paying attention to what's going on in the spiritual realm and not what these folks trying to distract you with on this social media and in them politics, what you would be doing is what he did in the Passover when he said, listen, I'm telling you, it's finna come through. And anybody who ain't got that blood across their doorpost, I promise you, they finna get hit. That's what a lot of people ain't paying attention to. You ain't paying attention to, you better take cover. You better take cover, because guess what? We don't know what's finna happen or how they finna do it. But as kingdom people, if we say we are children of God, of the Most High, and how ain't none of us came together yet? How is it that you going to church every Sunday, or you going to church every Saturday, or whenever it is that you go to church? How is it that you've been going to get a prophetic word whenever the prophets that your pastor call and pay to come in and get his prophetic word, he tell you to stand up, you stand up there, he tell you all of these things that the Most High told you. You mean to tell me that out of all of these prophets, the Most High ain't spoke and told his people to start to prepare? Where? Huh? You mean he's still telling you to start that business? He's still telling you to lead that relationship? You so caught up in your selfishness and what you see, you ain't focusing on the kingdom. He says, seek ye first my kingdom, my righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. You right now worried about, should you go do what? Well, do you not see what's going on in the land? Do you not see what's going on in the land? So if you're listening to any prophet right now and them folks ain't saying prepare, that's the word. The word in the land right now is prepare. Point blank, period. Go to Ecclesiastes. It's a time for everything. It's a time to build up. It's a time to tear down. It's a time for war. It's a time for peace. What type of war are you seeing right now? You seeing spiritual warfare, and ain't none of us choosing to prepare. How you ain't hearing it? How you ain't hearing prepare? Did you not see what happened in the pandemic? Did you not see when them folks ran in the grocery store and they took all of their food? Did you not see when they told them folks that the toilet paper was going to run loose, how selfish we all were? And what's going on, Skip? How selfish everybody was. And they ran in there and they took all the toilet paper. You couldn't even go in there and get something to wipe your tail with? Do what? People didn't even have enough courtesy to say to themselves, I'm only going to take one roll, because you forgot you got washcloths. What? Like you forgot how to improvise and care about the next person. You could have ripped your shirt in half and washed it over and over and wiped your tail. But y'all ran in the grocery store and stole every roll of toilet paper. If you ain't hearing prepare, then what are you listening to? Who are you listening to? Don't none of us know what's about to happen. We don't know who's going to do what. What we do know for a fact is that it's a lot of chaos going on. There's a lot of confusion going on. It's causing a lot of anxiety right now. A lot of people are overwhelmed right now. We see, you see the signs that you see the signs that the economy is constantly falling, or they say in fluctuation, and it's going up and down. It's a whole lot of stuff going on right now. And most of us are so in survival mode. And you can't even hear he's saying prepare. And he said my people fail. He said my people fall because of what? A lack of knowledge. He said, when my people seek my face and turn from their wicked way, then they will heal the land. Go back to what he said to Abraham. Find me one. I said, ain't none. We can't even come together. We are in a time right now when clearly we should be coming together in small groups, discussing how we can become self-sufficient, discussing how we can get land, learn how to farm, learn how to till it, learn how to build. We should be coming together. Do you know how many of us know how to build? Do you know how many of us know how to farm? Do you know how many of us with a medical degree that know how to take care of anything when it come to making sure we okay as far as health? Do you know? But no, that ain't what you hearing. You scrambling. And let me tell you something. The average person right now, the average person in America will not be able to survive if anything else go wrong with this economy. And if you think these homeowners will hesitate to put you out Keep thinking it's a game. Them folks will put you up under the bridge. Them folks ain't gonna care nothing about that. But you got loved ones. Listen to me. We got loved ones. We know you can't survive it. We got the elderly. Them folks will put your granny out on the street. We can't put our differences aside for all of our grannies. No, we all need to come together, have a conversation. What do we need to do? And then not only that, we can't even come together and have a conversation. These folks is still having conferences at the church. These folks is still giving you milk. These folks is still talking about the lamb that was in the bush. He was getting ready to sacrifice his son, and then the Most High showed up in time. Why ain't now one of these churches telling you we need to prepare? Ain't now one of y'all pastors, now one of y'all bishops, now one of them sit down with their congregation and say, hey, look, check this out. This is what we about to do with the tithing. Forget adding on to the building. Forget buying these vans. Forget doing this. Forget doing that. Forget these Bible studies. We've been doing that for 20 years. Matter of fact, we're going to tear this side of the building down. We finna build this land. All y'all need to learn how to boom, 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 boom. We need to buy it. Do what? Keep thinking it's a game out here. And then everybody want to get on this internet and talk about, have you read Project 2025? From my understanding, it's over 900 pages. Ain't nobody read it. You want me to tell you how I know? You can't even stay on TikTok and watch a video that's longer than 15 seconds before you start typing and giving your opinion, or you run to the comments section because your attention deficit is this short. So I know for a fact ain't nobody even read Project 2025. What y'all did is y'all looked at that summary. You looked at that summary, you got on it, and you seen all the little things that was on there, and then you just jumped on the internet and you started quoting what it was that you saw. I'm guilty of it. I did do a little research on it, but I know for a fact I ain't read no 900 pages. I didn't care to read no 900 pages. You know why? Because in my spirit, I've already heard him say, prepare. It ain't gonna matter what you read. It ain't gonna matter who you vote for. It ain't gonna matter who you kin to. It ain't gonna matter what you think you know. If you not about to prepare, quit talking. Ain't too many people finna be able to come around me and talk about all of this. Are we preparing or not? I'm not finna sit down and keep gossiping and going back and forth with you about what they did this wrong and they said this wrong and this person lying and that person been lying. They all been lying, bro. They all been lying. This is the question I have for people who want to talk about the politics. It ain't never been a president that you voted for that done put you in a position of where you've got better with your bread. It's all been you. You've been broke for 30 years. You're going to be broke for the next 30 because you ain't even cared about becoming financially literate. The vote ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Them folk, you been on your job making whatever you been making, and still you ain't stacked nothing yet. You ain't saved nothing yet. You still waiting for a president, whether he get 4 years or 8, to come in and act like you finna do something different? Quit playing with me. Every January 1st, you notice I didn't say New Year because it's not New Year. Every January 1st, what's going on with you, Samantha? Every January 1st, you get on here with all these New Year's resolutions, like you finna save money. Then you get your taxes in February. A lot of y'all been getting over on that. You get your taxes in February, and you still don't save no money. You still ain't saved no money. You been broke for 30 years and you still broke. A lot of people get on, man, you such and such and such and such. Now I'm telling you the truth. You ain't had no money. You ain't gonna get no money. And I hate to tell you right now, you ain't gonna never have no money because you don't know what to do with money. You sit there, good night. A lot of y'all sit up here, you praying about a relationship and ain't got nothing going. Don't own nothing. Probably ain't got a bank account. Credit horrible. What's up with you? What's up? All of this stuff. I'm talking to your mindset. You've been broke all your life. You're going to continue to be broke. And then if I get on here and I say something about the black community, or I get on here and I say something about President Trump, our people got the nerve to get in my comment section like I said something wrong. What I said wrong to the majority? You said, how do we fix it? I just said it. I guarantee you, if I listen what I'm finna tell you. What's up to Spade to Don? Listen what I'm finna tell you. If I get on here and make a post tomorrow, go look on my page and look at the last 4-5 videos that done went viral. I will prove this to you. Go look at the last 4-5 videos that done went viral. It was because they shock value videos. I come out, boom, 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 boom. Because I know that's the only way we responding. That's the only way you getting in the comment section is when you feel like your 5 cents is worth more than everybody else's. When you feel like you gotta correct somebody. When you feel like I misinformed our people. When I done said something to where you feel like you gotta step in and be the comment section king, then that's when you get in the comments. But look, check this out. I can get on here tomorrow. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get on here in the morning. I'm gonna say, I'm in Dallas. What city are you in? Let's start forming small groups. Let's start figuring out what land plots that we can go in on. Who do we know around here that know how to farm? Who do we know as a realtor that can get us some land who do we know as a builder where we can come together? Who do we know so we can start to prepare? I guarantee you it's going to have 2,000 views on it, 17 comments. And the 17 comments, 12 of them going to just say, I feel you, because they only going to listen to the first 3 seconds. They ain't even going to listen to the call of action. They going to agree with me because they know I always try to keep it funky like a father here, but they not going to hear the call of action as to what do we need to do. I guarantee you. But then I could get on here, make a post, say something about Trump, say something about Kamala, say something about our community, 500,000 views. I'm gonna make a couple of $1,000 and ain't nobody hear nothing because everybody want to go back and forth and argue. Everybody want to prove their point. Everybody want to prove who said this wrong. I've watched a video I posted 7 days ago. Oh, that's what's up, Ken. I watched the video I posted 7 days ago. Them folks is still in my comment section arguing. I'm talking about they still going back and forth with each other. You said the church is our land? Let me talk to you for a second. Who is this? Is our land. Hey, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, T. The church ain't your land. You talking about the church you go to? That's not yours. That's not yours. I'll prove it to you. Go to your pastor tomorrow and ask your pastor. No. We are the church. Listen to me, T. The institution is not the church. The people are the church. That's what people got so confused. The building is not the church, homie. The building is not the church. The people are. We supposed to come together. It ain't got nothing to do with that church building. Name a church building listen, let's have a real conversation while we on here. Y'all double tap the screen, because I ain't gonna be on here long. Double tap the screen. Pop, pop. Double tap the screen. If you ain't following me, hit the follow button. Listen. My mama went to church all her life. My granny then went to church. My uncle then went to church. My family went to church. My homeboys' mama used to try to get us to go to church with them. Listen what I'm finna tell you. Because I'm going to try to say it in the best way possible. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. I can tell. I'm just asking you to simply double tap the screen. Let's push the live out. Can we get everybody to double tap the screen? We got almost 500 people. It's just a simple pop, pop. Just double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Pop, pop. And if you ain't following me, go on and hit the follow button. Double tap the screen. Listen. The church has never done nothing to the extent, let me say this. The church has not done what's demonstrated in the Bible. Let me say it that way. The church has not done what's demonstrated in the word for no community I've been to. I'm speaking from my personal experience. If yours is different, cool. It don't mean I'm wrong. It don't mean you wrong. My experience, from what I experienced, my hometown got 30 churches down there. It's a war zone. I guarantee you the average person can't walk in that church and add, I need my bills paid. Them folks want to know if you a member, how many times you done tithe, how much you done tithe, have you been coming? Listen to me. And if they do give you something, it's because they want you to eventually to start coming in there and they want you to pay your money. But listen, check this out. I got family members who have been at churches for 20 plus years. Listen what I'm gonna tell you. 20 plus years. First thing first, they ain't disciples. Them folks ain't went out and witnessed. Them folks can't give you the gospel. They can't lead you to Christ. They gonna give you what it is that they been around, the cliche stuff, but they don't even possess the compassion and the love that the church demonstrate in the word. Second thing, I've never been to a church where it was building its people to be self-sufficient. Listen, if you pay attention to Christ's ministry, he taught the disciples, the very first thing he said was, follow me. What's going on, Tasha Lee? Follow me. I'm going to make you fishermen of men. He was telling them, quit, just like somebody told me before, you can feed a person, they're going to always be dependent. If I teach you how to eat, you're going to always be able to take care of yourself. He trained them and taught them for 3 years. It's people who have been in their church for 20 and don't know nothing. You can talk to a person right now who's been in church for 20 years. Listen, I'm going to say something so simple and basic. You can say, Christ never called us Christians. Quit calling me a Christian. I'm a believer. I'm a saint. They're going to be like, dude, what? See, why you say, wait. What's going on, chat dogs? How you been? How you been? You can say something that simple. And they're going to be like, man, you tripping. And I can say, show me in the Bible where Yeshua, who we know as Jesus, said you was a Christian. Show me. They can't. You can then go as simple as to say, he never said to celebrate holidays. The excuse gonna be, well, it's okay, we can do it as long as we do it in the name of Jesus. He said, do not follow the traditions of men. I can show you that in the Bible. Yeshua in red letter said, do not follow the traditions of men. Then I can say, who created Christmas? Who created Thanksgiving? Who created 4th of July? Who created January 1st? Who created this? Because the word also say, let the Most High be the truth and every man be a lie. You can say this stuff. You can show them that the Sabbath is on Saturday. They'll still go to church on Sunday. Listen to what I'm going to tell you. I have not seen the church we know of demonstrate the Bible. I have not seen the church we know of demonstrate the power that we saw that was in the Bible. I've also seen our people speak in a tongue that's not of the Bible. It's so many things you can say. Now, has the church said encouraging things? I ain't saying the church has just flat out misconstrued everything. Have they taught some things? Yes. Have they done some things for your community? Yes. Have you saw the demonstration of what it say in the word. Matter of fact, let's just go to Acts. Is it chapter 2 or 3? When it say they, listen what I tell you, they all came together and they had all things in common. Tell me if you done seen that. And then you wonder why we don't see no power demonstrated in the earth as believers. What did he tell Abraham? If you go over in that land and you find one, I'll spare the land. What we seeing is a demonstration, America. What the Bible tells you is Babylon. What we seeing take place is judgment. Sins done went up. Listen. Our sins done went up before the king. And at this point, judgment is taking place. Just pay attention to the signs, the anxiety, the emotions, the confusion, the spiritual warfare. Pay attention to just how things looking on social media, how in love people are with themselves and their image and how they feel. And listen, just pay attention. It's easy to see. Idolatry is heavy. Greed is heavy. Listen to me. Sorcery is heavy. Are you not paying attention to how many people are talking about the universe, the disrespect to the Most High, the creator of all things? The disrespect is on a whole nother level. Praying to your ancestors, praying to the universe. Listen to me. The disrespect, the disobedience to the king is on a whole nother level. And for some reason, if you go and look into the word, you got to pay attention to patterns. People say all the time, especially when it comes to certain things in the world, they say history repeats itself. But if you want to tie in the biblical conversation of history repeating itself, people don't want to talk about that. Just go read your word. You'll see exactly what's going on and what's taking place. It's no way you can't. Just if you can. It's a lot of people say they feel like they've never heard or experienced or had an encounter with God. They really ain't been able to tell. Certain things done happen in your life where you feel like, okay, but you ain't had none where you was like, I know that was him. This is a moment where I promise you, whatever's about to take place, everybody over here in America, I'm going to speak for America that we know it better. I promise you, everybody is about to say something going on. Because he warning come before destruction. And I promise you, if you choose to turn the blind eye to it, he who has ears, let him hear. He who has ears, let him hear. It's some people who heart just so callous. It's some people who mind just so reprobate. It's so corrupt. It's done got to the point of where you've denied that there even is a creator. You've denied his existence. You stepped into your own and you said, this is what I want to do. I can do it however I want to do it. At this point in the world, with what's going on, everybody just need to be themselves and love a person. No, wait a minute. We done got to a point of where correction is a thing of the past. You can't correct somebody without them being sensitive and getting in their feelings. We can't even hold each other accountable and hold a conversation. The minute a real conversation come up and somebody feel like it made them feel some type of way, it's counseling them. Is over with. Is no unity is out of the window. Compassion is out of the window. Patience is out of the window. Accountability is out of the window. If you ain't a yes man or a yes woman in the world that we live in today, you will be counseled. If you get on here, we are in a time where the truth is now a lie, and a lie is the truth. If you get on here and you a fraud, if you get on here and I'm talking about point blank scammer, getting over, lying, manipulating, taking, I'm talking about living your best life. You get on here and you just got on this boom, but you done did everything under the sun to get it. People will look up to you and they will treat you as if you are somebody. The minute you come on here and you being humble, you will be overlooked. The minute you take the low road, you will be overlooked. The minute you coming with true love and you doing it from a pure and genuine place and you just want to see people, you will be overlooked. The minute you try to be patient with people and understand people, they will run you over. The minute you try to be gentle and you will be taken advantage of. The minute you sitting and you in long suffering, them people will try to convince you that, hey, you need to quit being soft and you need to take what you listen. I just mentioned the fruits of the spirit and how they have been misconstrued. Love has been misconstrued. Long suffering, misconstrued. Gentleness, misconstrued. Patience, misconstrued. Kindness, misconstrued. All them things that if you practice the fruits of the spirit, they will treat you as if you have this misconstrued. I promise you. Practice lewdness though. Practice violence. Practice destruction. Practice fornication. Practice wickedness, practice evilness. I promise you, they will love you, especially when they come to our community. Go out here and just have a blast. Do what you want to do. Live your best life. Be lit. Be in the mood. Go outside, spend all your money. So when it's time to prepare, you ain't got a dime to even take care of yourself. Matter of fact, go out here. Don't worry about buying no land or nothing. Go out here, drink all the alcohol you want, do all the twerking you want, and every man in here be so distracted, thinking with the middle of your body, head instead of this head up here. Please go out here and be just just be completely distracted while everybody else out here building bunkers, buying land, preparing themselves, and they got all their bread in their pocket. And you out here, you got on a pair of J's that was $120. You got on a belt that was $120. You got on pants that was $120. You went and bought a shirt that was $75. You got a chain on that you got from Sheen that was this turning your neck green. Then you got your jewelry, you got your teeth fixed. You went and got you some veneer. You got on about $2,500. Don't know nothing about investing. Don't know. But then you got the nerve to look another black man upside his head if he come in and his shoes ain't clean, but his bankroll on fat. Same thing for the women. A woman will walk by a black man that carry himself. Listen to what I'm finna say. I just want to make sure you understand. A black man can come in with sketches on like the rich white man can come, and the sister gonna look him upside his head. But when you see that white man in Walmart walk past and his wife got on the big ring walking, he got the child in the stroller, he got on sketches, you don't look him upside his head though. You let a black man come in with something that ain't name brand, sketches on his feet, but he got a pocket full of bread, and he say, hey, how you doing? I just want to, hey, you look nice, you beautiful. You gonna look at his shoes, and first thing you gonna say is, ain't no way. Then you gonna call your homegirl and say, girl, you ain't gonna believe it. Why this dude just try to talk to me up in Target and walk down and have some sketches on his feet? Girl, I'm the nerve of these people. Like, dude, am I giving, look, this is what y'all gonna say. Am I giving sketches? Girl, he got me. Am I giving sketches or something? Girl, I had to go back into the dressing room and look at my, because I know I'm not giving sketches. Girl, let me call you on FaceTime real quick so you can see this lace front real quick. Girl, I know my wig ain't giving sketches. I can't be. Kept me messed up. That's just what it is. That's where we at right now. That's where we at. Listen. See, you sit down with the average person right now and get to talking about the work we got to put in to prepare. You tripping. I'm trying to be outside Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And be late to work Monday because I still got a headache. Do what? And then gonna go in here with an attitude and not even want to do the job that's only paying me $20 an hour. Like, man, hold on, bro, dang. Wait a minute. Why? See what I tell you? I make a post in the morning and say, let's come together. Let's get in small groups. I'm in Dallas. Meet me at such and such. Let's sit down and talk. Let's do some research. Boom, boom, boom. Let's do the same thing in the next city. Let's start coming together. You know what I'm saying? No views, no comments, no inbox. I get on her, MAGA hat, vote for Trump. 500,000 views. I'm gonna make about $6,000-7,000. I guarantee it. It's where it's at, Candace. I love it out here. I guarantee it though. I guarantee it. But I ain't gonna keep going back and forth with y'all. I ain't gonna keep going back and forth with y'all. I felt the need. I really wanted to get that off my chest earlier. I said, but I didn't get on here, and I wasn't gonna lay down without getting it off my chest. You know what I'm saying? It was on me to say it. The word I've been hearing, I don't know about nobody else. The word I've been hearing is prepare. Which one was it? King Solomon. King Solomon asked for one thing: wisdom on how to lead the Most High people. That need to be all our prayer right now. It need to be everybody prayer in the earth. We need wisdom, guidance on how to lead his people. He said after he asked for that, he gave him everything else. He gave him, seek ye first my kingdom and my righteousness, all things will be added unto you. Right now, his people need to come together, turn from our wicked ways, and go from there. Because I'm telling you, if you ain't prepared, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. But yeah, that's all I had to say for tonight. I ain't trying to get in no trouble, so I'm going to get up off the lag because it's going to get a little quiet up in here. You know what I'm saying? My ear itching. I feel like somebody else there is talking about me right now, saying that I'm talking too much. Ain't no telling. But yeah, so I'm going to get on. Okay, I didn't hear no laugh or nothing. Y'all be blessed.